Upper body stretches. So I'm going to go through a couple upper body stretches with 2 contractions per each stretch. So the stretch should be 1 minute per side with 5-second contractions between your stretch times. So it's like 25 seconds of stretching and then 5 seconds of a contraction and then 25 seconds of stretching and then 1 contraction. And then we'll switch to the other side. What's the magic of the contraction? Let me go grab Skelly over here and I'll explain why. This is Skelly.
Hello.
So if all I see here are bones, but of course we know there are muscles. So let's say I am doing the pec here. When I contract the pec where it's attached here and where it's attached here, when I do a contraction, the microfibers of the muscles, they get to know where they are in space when they contract. All the little fibers feel where they are on the joint. And once we relax that contraction, we can actually move it and facilitate it into more lengthening because the neurology of the muscle feels safe. It feels safe that it knows where it is in space. So the style of stretching I'm teaching you is called proprioceptive, knowing where you are in space, neuromuscular, the neurology of the muscles, facilitation, moving it into more mobility, PNF stretching. Okay, let's get started. All right, Skelly? Okay, the first one we're going to do kind of helps both the trapezius and the levator scapula. It's okay if you don't know what those muscles are. It'll feel amazing. You're going to lightly place your hand here and let it come down towards the other side. And right now we're just going to have the nose be like a nice lateral flexion, so there's no rotation. Nose is looking at the mirror still. And then the hand can come out to the side and you can play around with it like, oh, that's the spot. You can also flip the hand down and have fun with this, kind of find the micro tune that you'd like to do. And then to create the contraction, you're going to bring your head back to center. But it might not look like much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax and facilitate into a more deeper stretch. You can move that around. And then you do that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You see how my head is slightly back to center? And then relax. It should go down a bit more. So that was your trapezius. To create a levator scapula, which you might feel more at the top of your shoulder blade, you're gonna now rotate your head and look at your opposite bicep. So you're gonna grab it here. You're going to let the hand also have fun and move around. And yeah, you might be looking down at your hip or your armpit here. And the contraction is the same. So the head is going to be brought up, back to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax and deepen. Make sure to belly breathe. And if you are a practice member, feel free to use the hip hinge rewilding posture muscle meridian to keep your core engaged. So those are 2 upper body stretches as demonstrated. The next stretch I want to do is that common over the shoulder piece. So we're getting into the lat a little bit and the tricep. So you'll feel that stretch here. And then the contraction is elbow to going this way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and deepen. So it should not be painful. If it's painful stretching, that just means we're tearing the microfibers. It should just feel like a deep stretch. If we're just tearing muscle on the microscopic level, that's not going to really help us. Go slow to go fast. So then I would do that to the other side. It's a little bit more difficult to do this version, but if you can also, of course, grab a strap of some sort and then have it come across here. But if you have the mobility to grab your other elbow, you can do that as well. So I'm bringing the elbow back. I'm very flexible, so if you're like, I can't do that, it's okay. I've been doing this for 8 months. You're going to squeeze that elbow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and deepen. You would naturally have your head more to a normal location, but I'm just rotating to talk with you. I'll demonstrate without looking at the camera here. So contract, 5, pushing the elbow out, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And deepen. Where that strap would go is on your wrist here, and then you'd bring it up over. So instead it would be a little bit more like bringing it this way and bringing the wrist down if you have like a towel or a strap that you can hold. The next one is for the pecs. You're gonna need to have a door of some sort. I'm just gonna demonstrate as if Skelly was a wall that I could push on. So pretend I have a wall, like a door, like this is the side of a door, and I place my hand here and I rotate my hips a bit. I can still have that resilience, rewilding my posture, muscle meridian engagement if you're a practice member and you know what I'm speaking to for the hip hinge exercises I've provided. If not, just have a little core engagement. You're going to rotate your shoulder away from the door. Beautiful door, Skelly. And then the contraction is pushing into the door. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax and deepen. That's a really big movement. It probably won't be that much movement for you. I've been doing this kind of stretching for the last 8 months. So the more that you do this stretching, the larger you get a range of motion. You'll start to see long-term benefits where you get out of bed and you feel more mobility naturally, starting about the 8th week, if you do this stretching in the morning and at night. How often in the morning? Only one set for a minute with 2 contractions. So it's like 25 seconds of stretch, 5-second contraction, 25 seconds of stretch, 5-second contractions. There's a lot more minutia to this work, ways that I adjust this for folks who are in pain while they're doing this, or maybe they've gotten a recent injury. I do change this around. Feel free to come into the visit if you're not yet a practice member. I have a try it out visit you can do, so you don't have to do the exam immediately. Or if you are a practice member, you can go ahead and we can chat about these during your visit. If you're far away, feel free to book a 10-minute consult, and I'm here to help, here to be supportive. I really hope these videos have been beneficial, and please share, please do them with your friends. You don't have to do it alone like I am. I guess I do have Skelly here. Okay, y'all, take care. Make it a great day.